The 2017 Kannapolis Christmas Parade. I'm Lynne Safrit.
And I'm Elizabeth Safrit.
And it's our pleasure to be your host this evening here in beautiful downtown Kannapolis for the Christmas Parade.
Representing the Kannapolis Police Department in the lead car tonight is Captain Pat, Patty, and family. The Kannapolis Police Department wishes everyone a safe holiday season.
Elizabeth, we have some wonderful sponsors here tonight. We'd like to thank the City of Kannapolis for sponsoring the parade.
Cannon Pharmacy and Cabarrus County Television.
Classic Chevrolet.
And Premium Power.
Thank you all of the sponsors for making this event possible this evening.
Thank you for your support.
You have great representation from the Kannapolis Police Department here.
Section Chief Greg Summit is the 2017 recipient of the Kannapolis Fire Department's Officer of the Year Award. Each year, the Kannapolis recognizes an Officer of the Year as voted on by members of the department. Greg was formerly a senior captain assigned to Ladder 14 and was recently promoted to Section Chief in Training. Chief Summit currently coordinates and documents all of the department's training. Greg is also a volunteer deputy chief with Cleveland County Community Fire Department and Rowan County. Let's welcome Officer of the Year, Section Chief Greg Summit.
We'll be right here when you get back.
Elizabeth, we have lots of sirens here all of a sudden. There are plenty of police and firemen here tonight.
We also have Firefighter of the Year, Stephen Overcash. Senior firefighter Stephen Overcash is the 2017 recipient of the Kannapolis Fire Department's Firefighter of the Year Award. Each year, the Kannapolis recognizes a Firefighter of the Year, as voted on by members of the department. Stephen is currently assigned to Engine 11 on B shift, and he also served as a volunteer with the Landis Fire Department. Stephen is currently joined tonight by his wife, Jenna, and their nieces, Kaylee and Juliana.
And Elizabeth, now we have the Cabarrus Crime Stoppers. Crime Stoppers is a wonderful organization. Oh, still see the fire department there. Hello. Crime Stoppers is something that is really valuable to all of our communities here in Kannapolis. It's a means of reporting information regarding crimes or wanted persons anonymously. And if a tip results in an arrest, the person who's reporting the information is eligible for a cash reward. This is the Concord Police that you're seeing on the screen right now. And we have driving here Officer Gonzalez and his wife Darla.
Merry Christmas. On behalf of the North Carolina State Highway Patrol, Master Trooper Greer and his wife Ellen would like to encourage motorists to stay focused, be safe, and always drive responsibly. During the holiday seasons, the North Carolina State Highway Patrol partners with the Governor Highway Safety Program to promote highway safety awareness, and together they participate in numerous enforcement campaigns implemented to focus exclusively on life-saving charges. The Highway Patrol's primary mission is to enforce North Carolina traffic laws to ensure highways and roadways in our state are as safe as possible.
And Elizabeth, this is Sheriff Brad Riley from the Cabarrus County Sheriff's Department, along with his family. Sheriff Riley has been sheriff for the past 17 years and has served the agency for the past 27 and a half years. They would like to wish everyone a very happy and safe holiday season.
Next up, we have Sheriff Kevin Auten driving the Rowan Sheriff's Office vehicle and proudly representing the Rowan Sheriff's Office located on North Main Street in Salisbury. Their mission is to provide professional law enforcement to the citizens of Rowan County, North Carolina, through efficient and effective methods. This mission encompasses functions of courthouse security, civil process, operation of detention facility, investigations, and community patrol. Merry Christmas to the Rowan County Sheriff's Office.
Well, Elizabeth, we have a little bit of a gap, but I would like to tell people, if you have not had an opportunity to visit Village Park in Kannapolis, please do that. It is just an incredible display of lights. Oh, we have the Cabarrus County EMS. We have Captain Justin Brines and his family in the paramedic vehicle. They do such a great services visiting patients on a non-emergency basis to promote healing in homes and work closely with the various services in the hospital to prevent readmissions after strokes and heart attacks and other kind of medical conditions that would require hospitalization. Please say hello to Captain Brines and his family.
The Jansel Saddlebreds Parade Unit is an equestrian unit of American saddlebred horses wearing the famous silver saddles of the cowboy era of the 50s and 60s. Many will remember Gene Autry, the Lone Ranger, and Roy Rogers and Trigger. They aim to keep the parading tradition alive by attending parades, expos, and they are the two-time world champion breed ambassadors and have also appeared at the Kentucky Derby Parade, the Nashville Christmas Parade, and many more. Looking very festive.
They are beautiful.
You mentioned the Village Park Christmas celebration right now. I heard that they have over 300,000 Christmas lights.
And over 100,000 people have visited so far this year to ride the rides. It's just amazing. Elizabeth, we have quite a celebrity coming up as our Grand Marshal, Martha Earnhardt, who is the mother of Dale Earnhardt and grandmother of Dale Earnhardt Jr. Martha is a longtime resident of Kannapolis and just has really continued the legacy of the Earnhardt racing tradition here in Kannapolis. We're so happy to have her as the Grand Marshal tonight. It's quite an ambassador.
This float is sponsored by Curb Motorsports Museum and Curb Records, Dale Earnhardt's first championship 1980 Monte Carlo that you can see at the museum, and many others right here in Kannapolis, open 9 to 4 Monday through Friday, and it's all free. The car is pulled by L.A. Overcash in his 1974 restored Jeep CJ5.
That is quite a treasure to have right here in Kannapolis. And behind the car we just saw is a 2004 Chevy Monte Carlo SS owned by Pat Nensky. It's a limited edition car, being 716 of only 4,000 cars. Also in the Hall of Fame here in Kannapolis.
Once again, it's our pleasure to welcome the wonderful people of Cannon Pharmacy, one of our main sponsors tonight. We thank them for their generous sponsorship of the Kannapolis Christmas Parade. Without them, we could not have this wonderful night. Cannon Pharmacy began in 2001 and are busy operating locations in Cabarrus and Mecklenburg counties. We love them because of their commitment to providing one-on-one customer service, door-to-door service, and much more. They are an integral part of our community.
Well, I hear some Christmas music coming up. This is a float sponsored by Cabarrus County.
It's a winter wonderland here in Cabarrus County. Riding on the Cabarrus float is Steve Morris, Chairman of the Board of Commissioners, Diane Honeycutt, Vice Chair, and Commissioners Lynn Shue and Blake Kiger, and Cabarrus employees with their families.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, with the kids jingle belling and everyone telling you be of good cheer.
They have some wonderful wonderful Christmas music for us tonight. Thank you for the Cabarrus County Commissioners and all they do for our community.
And once again, a huge thank you to the Cannon Pharmacy family for being our presenting parade sponsor and for continuing to spread the Christmas cheer here in Kannapolis.
And here we have the Cabarrus County Commissioners. Chairman, our Commissioner Steve Morris. We have other members of the Cabarrus County Commissioners Board.
Diane Honeycutt, Vice Chair and Commissioners Lynn Shue and Blake Kiger, and Cabarrus employees with their families. The county is proud to showcase the new brand and tagline that is coordinated into the float design. We are united by our shared values of family, faith, collaboration, and tradition. These instill our exceptional work ethic and great sense of community. We embrace freedom and opportunity, which leads to our diverse talents and mindsets.
Thank you, Team Cabarrus.
Merry Christmas.
Joining us now is the Kannapolis City Council, Mayor Daryl Hennant, Diane Barry, Roger Haas, Tom Kincaid, and Van Rowell. They are joined by their family members as well as City Manager Mike Legg. Behind this float and riding in another classic automobile, we have council members Ryan Davaugh and Doug Wilson. Hi to our City of Kannapolis.
And thank you, City Council, for sponsoring the Kannapolis Parade this evening.
They do a lot of unthanked work every week, so thank you for making our city so wonderful.
Thank you very much. And there we have Councilman Wilson and Davaugh and their families.
A lot of impressive cars in this parade.
We do.
Hello.
Charlotte's official Harley Quinn mobile with Robin and Boy Wonder. This is a 1992 Camaro Z28 in the 25th anniversary edition. They are dressed in their holiday best to wish you all a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
And Elizabeth, we have the float from the Let's Dance studio. They're singing Christmas carols for us this evening.
The marching unit is composed of competition team dancers and pom-pom dancers, which range in ages from 17 to 18 years of age. Members from the competition teams competed at Star Systems National Finals held in Myrtle Beach this past summer and received first place division grand champions. The team also attended Boogie Fever Nationals, capturing overall division grand champion there as well.
Very talented dancers.
Right here in Kannapolis as well, I believe.
Yes. Elizabeth, we have the float from Cabarrus Vocational Opportunities, which provides support for differentially abled adults in Cabarrus County. CVO enables individuals to be productive members of the community by promoting practices and opportunities to achieve independence. A Merry Christmas from Cabarrus Vocational Opportunities.
This 1942 Mack fire truck was one of the original Cannon Mills fire trucks. It is owned by Atlantic American Properties and maintained in mint condition by David H. Murdoch in tribute to the service of the police and firefighters who have and continue to serve Kannapolis. It is presented by the scientists and staff of the North Carolina Research Campus and management and staff of Cabarrus County's 2017 Restaurant of the Year 46 to wish all a happy holiday season and healthy new year. After the parade, you'll have to head down to 46 to try the 2017 Restaurant of the Year.
Sounds like a great idea.
Right next door to us. Next up, we have the 2017-2018 North Carolina Southern Regal State Court introducing Baby Miss Aspen Akins, Wee Miss Carly Reddish, Mini Miss Chloe Vellini, Tiny Miss Patience Owens, Little Miss Reagan Owens, Junior Miss Allie Sigmund, Teen Miss Haley Crow, Ms. Brittany Alton, Princess Zoe Smith, Mini Majestic Addison Haynes, Grand Majestic Callie Miller, Ultimate Mini Majestic Eden Toddy, Ultimate Grand Majestic Avon Cabarrus, Ambassador Aaliyah O'Neill, and Chloe Diane, and Lifetime Ambassador Kylie Herlocker. Congratulations, girls.
Some beautiful princesses on this float.
That's a lot of crowns on one float.
A lot of crowns. And coming up behind, we have Kinsley Troutman, who is only 23 months old, and she's already a queen. She's toddler Miss North Carolina, and she would like to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas. Look at that beautiful crown.
That is a big crown.
She's quite brave to be out here in the cold tonight. Elizabeth, we have some Girl Scouts coming up, I believe. The Trailblazers Girl Scouts, serving Cabarrus County through kindergarten through senior high and high school. And you know, Girl Scouts are a lot more than just Girl Scout cookies. They build girls of courage, confidence, and character. And Trailblazers Girl Scouts participate in many, many service projects throughout the year. Helping in the community is a very important part of Girl Scouts, and they would like to say Merry Christmas.
And cookie sales start next Friday.
We have a Jeep and an entry from Ladies Funeral Home, I believe. Oh, I'm sorry. From Carolina's healthcare system, excuse me. We're a little bit out of order here tonight, so we apologize. Here we go. Carolina's healthcare system. Thank you for all you do for our community.
And Jeff Gordon Children's Hospital as well, taking care of the kids of our community. And right here we have Jeff Gordon Children's Hospital, who takes care of our children and does a great job at it.
And we have a really interesting doctor on the float tonight. I think all the kids will love him.
Won't be scary going to the doctor when he looks like that.
That's right.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you to the Jeff Gordon's Children's Hospital for all they do for the children of our community. Now we have the entry from Ladies Funeral Home. They have a very interesting vehicle tonight. They have a custom-built horse-drawn hearse. It's representing their establishment in the community in 1906 in conjunction with Lowe's Brothers General Mercantile Store in Kannapolis. The brass candle-lit lamps, arched roof, and unique column design represent a forgotten era. And next they have a 1929 Studebaker Superior-built funeral coach, which was recently obtained by Ladies. These vehicles were built out of wood and covered with a metal exterior for protection and beauty, and it's the only funeral coach of its type known to be in existence today. It represents the time when funeral homes were moving from horses to motorized vehicles. And then last we have a 1956 Cadillac Miller ambulance, which represents the many decades that Ladies has provided emergency ambulance service throughout the area. Thank you to the staff of Ladies Funeral Home and Crematory for sharing these vehicles of the past 111 years in business. Merry Christmas to Ladies Funeral Home.
Living Water Praise Team, representing different countries around the world and singing of the peace, hope, and joy that the Savior Jesus brings to the world, reminding us why we celebrate this holiday.
Coming up, we have the Center Stage Dance Company. They are performing for us right now, Elizabeth. They've been in business in China Grove for 34 years. providing young people with instruction in dance and gymnastic. And every week they have classes in ballet, tap, jazz, gymnastics, lyrical, contemporary, musical theater, point, and much more. They participate in many parades and stage performances and a holiday show in Christmas, one in June. And the competition team at Center Stage actually holds national first overall titles for 3 years back to back, as well as retaining the national title again this year in Charleston, South Carolina for 2017, including over 100 competition dancers from our area.
Dancers at Center Stage will actually be performing their holiday show on Saturday, December 16th at 2 p.m. at the Kannapolis Performing Arts Center. And new students can begin on January 2nd, 2018 to join in for the fun of the new year. So if you see some dance skills that you like out here, you can go start taking classes in the new year.
That sounds like fun. We have more Center Stage dancers. These are the little ones that aren't quite ready to march in a parade, but still want to be in the parade. Beautiful little dancers. Center
float.
Stage Dance Company from China Grove.
Merry Christmas to Center Stage. And following this float, we have the Center Stage Dance Company bus. No dancers on board there that I can see. Maybe one in the front. There we go.
We have one dancer.
One lone dancer in the front.
Elizabeth, right across from us, we have people who have the hardest jobs here tonight, our judges. And they'll be judging all of the floats, the bands, and all of the entries to see who wins tonight.
It's a tough job to have.
I wouldn't want that job.
No, but thank you for being here tonight.
Here we have an entry from the Heavenly Child Party Entertainment Company. Ooh, we've got some entertainment here tonight from their organization. They specialize in boys and girls themed parties, such as superheroes, princesses, and other mascots, and include balloon art and other party decorations. It sounds like so much fun. They offer limo rides and cotton candy and snow cones, popcorn, and just about anything you need for your child's party.
Sounds like a fun party. We have some more familiar faces back here. I see the Hulk and Spider-Man, maybe a few Ninja Turtles. Because nothing says Christmas like the Hulk.
That's right. He looks pretty happy, too. Got Hulk in the Christmas spirit tonight.
And for those of you heading to the A.L. Brown prom this spring, I think we know where we can find our limos.
Oh, wow. So they do parties for people of all ages.
Exactly. And next we have the Franklin Heights Baptist Church Cub Scout Pack 87. The Franklin Heights Baptist Church proudly sponsors Club Scout Pack 87. Their pack has been awarded Pack of the Year and is very active in our community. They meet on Thursday nights at 7 p.m. and boys learn many life lessons that they will always carry with them.
That's a nice group of handsome young men up on the Boy Scout float. Scouts of all ages. Happy holidays from Pack 87. Next we have some employees and friends from the State Employees Credit Union. Happy holidays, State Employees Credit Union.
State Employees Credit Union is a nonprofit financial cooperative owned by its members. It's been providing employees of the state of North Carolina services for 80 years, and it offers a diversified line of predatory services, including retirement and educative planning, tax preparation, insurance, trust, and estate planning services.
And Elizabeth, here we have Carl Ford, who is our representative from the North Carolina House representing Cabarrus and Rowan County, along with some of his family members and his wife Angela.
Several of their grandchildren, I believe.
Thank you, Representative Ford, for representing our community in the North Carolina legislature.
And that noise you hear is the Kannapolis Fire Department Ladder 14 Explorers. The Kannapolis Fire Department is celebrating its 10th anniversary this December, the Explorer Post 1, rather. Post 1 is made possible by the Boy Scouts of America and is comprised of young ladies and gentlemen ages 14 to 20 who have an interest in the fire service, emergency medicine, or public service. Members meet twice a month on the second and fourth Monday nights to learn about firefighting and rescue operations and attend various other events throughout the year. They are also able to do ride-alongs with Kannapolis Fire personnel. And the explorers are riding on Ladder 14, which is the Seagrave Marauder 2, 105-foot aerial ladder.
And coming up, we have Kannapolis Pediatric Dentistry, which is located right here in Kannapolis, where all of your children's dental needs are served, and they are currently accepting new patients.
So when you eat too many sugar cookies in the holidays, you can go see Kannapolis Pediatric Dentistry.
That's right. Elizabeth, we have some state queens here with us tonight from the North Carolina Cinderella system. Cinderella is a youth development scholarship program that offers many opportunities for achievement and recognition to deserving children, teens, and young adults. The North Carolina Cinderella Pageant is for ages 0 through 29 years of age and under the direction of Ms. Jill Lynn Smith. And representing the program today, we have North Carolina Cinderella Tot, Mayla J. Moore, North Carolina Cinderella Miss, Brinley Mineraldi, and North Carolina Cinderella Teen, Zoe Rapon, and North Carolina Cinderella Ambassador, Caitlin Gaspar. Beautiful girls. Thank you for representing the Cinderella system. And Cece's Pizza.
Contact Mark Hadridge at Cece's Pizza of Kannapolis to feed your flavor with our endless buffet and takeout. All the pizza, pasta, soup, salad, and dessert you want for only $5.99 a person. From all their staff at Cece's, they'd like to wish you a Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year.
I say we head there right after the parade. Here we have the Kannapolis Intimidators. Beautiful, lovely mascot, Tim E. Gator. The Kannapolis Intimidators wants to welcome everyone and introduce their friendly reptile, Tim, who grew up in the wild waters of Lake Fisher when he finally decided he wanted to take his life in a new direction. So now he will be forever at home at the Intimidator Stadium, where he is free to eat, dance, play, and hang out with a couple of thousand of his closest friends and favorite fans. And he told us that he's going to be taking his mascot job with the Intimidators to a whole new level this season. Can't wait to show off his new moves and plan a bunch of really great parties for 2018.
A couple of our fans tonight are getting some baseballs from the Intimidators to get us in the baseball spirit. Welcome to Ryder Transit, serving the communities of Concord and Kannapolis, North Carolina. Your premier transportation solution designed to connect you with the people you want to see and the places you want to be. Ryder Transit will continue to improve the quality of life for residents and visitors by providing a cost-efficient, readily accessible, intermodal means of mobility of those who want to use its services. Ryder Transit will offer 7 days a week with a new Blue Line Extension light rail.
And Elizabeth, here we have another fire truck, this one from the Enochville Fire and Rescue Department. And riding today, we have Dwayne Sutherland, Chris Hunt. The Enochville Fire and Rescue is a volunteer department located on Enochville Avenue. It's a non-profit organization and serves China Grove and the Enochville area of Rowan County. And they do a great job, all volunteers, protecting that community from fires.
Triple Threat Dance Studio, located in China Grove, is directed by Alexis Still. 2 years running for Best Dance Studio in Rowan County and voted #1 in both the 2016 and 2017 Gold People's Choice Award. Triple Threat Dance Studio is an anti-bullying zone of kindness and equality is promoted daily. Their goal is to help young boys and girls gain back their self-esteem and to boost their confidence. They believe that each dancer is made perfectly unique, and for their dancers to embrace their differences, they offer dance classes in ballet, lyrical, jazz, hip-hop, tap, musical theater, and gymnastics. A 50% boys discount is available, as well as a 10% military discount. They encourage new visitors to stop by and meet their awesome dance family.
And their mascots here wearing his or her tutu.
Got a dancing bear and a dancing dog. Daisy the Dancing Queen Brazil is the name.
Here we have the Rowan County Republican Party. Serves the voters of Rowan County by providing candidate information and support during election periods, encouraging citizen participation for both local and state offices, voter registration, and education. And if you want more information about the Rowan County Republican Party, you can go to their website, www.rowangop.org.
Up next, we have the Duke Clinical and Translational Science Institute. The name might be complicated, but the goal is simple: improving community health. That's the mission of the Duke CTSI in Kannapolis, located on the North Carolina Research Campus, home of the Project Baseline Study, the Murdoch COPD study, Project Blue, and other health research projects. The Duke CTSI has more than 30 Duke University employees based in Kannapolis. More than 12,500 volunteer participants have joined Duke CTSI research studies, and most of them live right here in Cabarrus County.
They're doing wonderful work here in Cabarrus County to fight disease and to learn more about disease. Well, we have two queens coming up with light-up crowns. We have Miss Piedmont's Outstanding Teen 2018, Alexandria Franks, Brittany Spites, Jordan Gallagher, and Stephanie Franks are responsible for the Miss Piedmont Scholarship Organization. And we also have the Carolina Princess, Avery Edwards. The Miss Piedmont Scholarship Organization is very proud to provide the young women of Kannapolis with the opportunity to further their personal and professional goals and instill a spirit of community service in the communities that are served. And here we have Memorial United Methodist Church,
located at 1100 West C Street in Kannapolis. They are a Kids for Jesus youth group, and they are always looking for children and youth of all ages to join us.
Well, if you have a sweet tooth, you might recognize these individuals writing on the next entry from Sweet Frog Yogurt, Scoop and Cookie, and they're excited to be here this evening. Sweet Frog's goal is to create the best frozen yogurt experience you've ever had. You pick the flavors, you add the toppings, and make it however you want it. So thank you, Cookie and Scoop, for being here tonight.
Cub Scout Pack 10 provides boys in grades 1 through 5 many exciting adventures throughout the year. Parents, leaders, and scouts work together to achieve the 10 purposes of scouting, and they have a lot of fun doing it. This year, Pack 10 scouts are working towards completing requirements to advance toward their next rank, and then they will go on a spring trip to Myrtle Beach to sleep with the sharks.
Wow, that sounds like fun.
If you're interested in joining Pack 10, please visit cubscoutpack10.org. Modern Hyundai of Concord is presenting Winter Wonderland, complete with snow and a blow-up Santa. Hyundai brings the best of what winter has to offer with a third-row Santa Fe. Enjoy Christmas with the whole family and celebrate the most wonderful time of the year with the Modern Hyundai of Concord Winter Wonderland.
Up next, we have a beautiful 1966 classic Chevy pickup from the Refuge Church. The Refuge has 5 campuses in 5 different locations: Kannapolis, Salisbury, Greensboro, and actually 2 in Brazil. Their mission is to be church, not just do church. And their campus here is located at 230 Refuge Way off of the Kannapolis Parkway. And that's Pastor Jay Stewart, the lead pastor there. And you can visit their website for more information.
I noticed they had a really beautiful Christmas tree on the back of that car as well. And up next, we have the Sisters and Brothers of Unity pageant queen. The Princess Queen is Little Miss Jakira Ford. Sisters and Brothers of Unity is a nonprofit community social organization from Concord, North Carolina. The organization feeds the hungry and supports community events.
Up next, we have a float from Novant Health. Oops, sorry, that is not right. We have more Cub Scouts.
Oh, very festive Cub Scouts with a popcorn float.
That's an interesting float.
Cub Scout 254 has been an integral part of Kannapolis and Bethpage UMC for over 50 years. This pack has over 50 involved Cub Scouts ranging in ages from 5 to 11. These boys are working daily on becoming better citizens and work hard to achieve their goals. This year, their float represents what many know Cub Scouts for: popcorn. Popcorn is one of the Scouts' most beloved fundraisers. In the spirit of celebrating Cub Scouts and all the kernels of scouting, loyalty, helpfulness, courteousness, etc., they honor the time-honored fundraiser, a nod to the present with Scouts is Poppin'.
And these are the Scouts from Bethpage United Methodist Church, Troop 254.
Boy Scouting is still relevant after 100 years. You can really see the age range from the young Scouts in the first float to these young men here.
It looks like they're showing off some of their scouting skills on the float tonight.
You can certainly use some of that out here in this cold weather.
Well, Elizabeth, we're going to take a little break from our speaking to let you listen to some music from the Concord High School Marching Spiders. And you know, they have the distinction of being the oldest band program in Cabarrus County.
Cornerstone Church was founded in November 1986 in a small white building in northern Salisbury. The first Sunday had 12 in attendance. Bishop Goddard founded the church and continues as its lead pastor today. They're a multicultural church where people gather from many backgrounds and walks of life. Cornerstone believes in real life now, where everyone is welcome. Visit them at cornerstonechurch.net to learn more about them.
Here we have the school resource officers from the Kannapolis Police Department and the Cabarrus County Sheriff's Department, along with some of their friends and family. We're happy to have them here with us tonight.
They represent the DARE resource and school divisions as well. So they're teaching our children about the dangers of drug use and keeping our kids safe. So thank you for what you do for our children of Kannapolis and Cabarrus County.
They do great work. Coming up next is the KSD Dancers from the KSD Dancers Dance Studio.
Celebrating 44 years of participating in the Kannapolis Christmas Parade. That's amazing. Dancers study ballet, tap, jazz, point, contemporary, acrobatics, baton, and clogging. KSD is in its 3rd year of offering an adaptive dance class for special needs children and adults. Their students also perform within the community for various civic functions and events. Upcoming performances will be at the Transitional Rehab and Nursing Home on December 21st for local residents. KSD is located in Kannapolis and under the direction of Kimberly Hubbard. Merry Christmas to the KSD dancers.
And here we have our Faith Baptist Church bus along with a float. And they are pulling a float about their addiction program this evening, which meets every Friday, 7 o'clock. They're located at 4284 Orphanage Road. Coming up next is precision maintenance and towing. Wow, that's a big vehicle. That would make you feel good if you saw that coming if your car was broken down on the side of the road.
It's a family-owned business servicing Concord and Kannapolis. They specialize in all of your automotive and diesel repair. They can tow any size vehicle, including heavy duty. I believe it, looking at that truck there.
So do I.
And it's also open and available 24 hours if you ever need their assistance.
Well, coming up, we have a very tropical float here, the Tiki Island Pool Express from Tiki Island Pool. It's a fun experience for those who have a pool and those who don't. They sell everything from barbecue grills and accessories to pools and spas. And they would like to invite everyone to come by, shop for all of your pool, spa, and grilling needs. They're located on Highway 29 between Landis and China Grove.
And those who are looking for a quick Christmas present, you can buy online and have your order delivered on the same day.
I think that's a great idea. Here we have the Shady Brook Baptist Church van. They're located at 1009 Oakwood Avenue, and they're presenting Jesus is the Greatest Gift.
They'd like to remind us of 2 Corinthians 9:15. Thanks be to God for his indescribable gift. Services are held Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m. with a fellowship before, and Sundays at 11 a.m. with Sunday school before. They welcome and encourage all ages and are currently celebrating 78 years celebrating and serving our community.
Elizabeth, we were saying earlier, if you don't have anything to do after the parade, head over to Village Park and see the 300,000 lights.
It's incredible. And the new carousel that was recently put in.
Beautiful.
We actually had the pleasure of viewing the twin carousel that it's in Berlin, Germany a couple of years ago. And not many people know that the exact replica of that carousel from Berlin is right here in Kannapolis.
It's a beautiful experience. So please take an opportunity to do that.
Next, we have the Reimer Fire Department, a small rural department in the northeastern part of Cabarrus County that opened in 1959.
It's nice that all of the volunteers work so hard in the communities to provide services for their citizens and residents.
The Reimer community actually has a population of over 3,000, and they run an average of 350 calls every year to help their community.
It's very impressive.
So how about some fun Christmas facts?
Okay.
All right, let's see if you knew this. Did you know that every year over 3 billion Christmas cards are sent in the United States alone?
Did not know that.
And you send about 500 of those, I think.
Coming up, we have the entry for the Preschool of the Arts, a 5-star program that provides quality care for children ages 8 weeks to 12 years, and they're located right here in the heart of Kannapolis. Preschool of the Arts is housed in an environmentally friendly facility with open floor plans, vaulted ceilings, and their curriculum consists of inquiry-based projects built on children's interests, teacher-creative activities that build skills and develop all kinds of concepts, and open-ended opportunities for creative play and imagination. Sounds like a great place.
It does, absolutely. You can visit their website to find out more at psakannapolis@gmail.com.
Okay, how about some more Christmas facts?
Okay, let's see. What can I give you next? Did you know, speaking of Germany, we just mentioned that the first artificial Christmas tree was made out of dyed goose feathers?
Did not know that
Luckily,
either.
now they're a little bit more fire resistant.
For sure.
So we can put as many lights on the tree as we want.
Yes.
Let's see, what else? The largest Christmas stocking, 420 feet long.
Stocking.
Stocking.
I want that one.
And you could fit 1,000 presents in it.
Oh, I love it. Well, here we have the Kannapolis Dixie Youth Baseball League.
Providing baseball fun to boys and girls for almost 55 years. Children ages 4 to 12 are welcome to join us for a season of fun beginning in March. Online registrations open January 1. Please go to KannapolisDYB.com for more details or visit them on Facebook under Kannapolis Dixie Youth Baseball.
It's a little bit cold for baseball right now. Maybe soon. Elizabeth, the parade route has changed a little bit this year because of all the construction going on in downtown Kannapolis, all of the wonderful renovation, but some of the retailers are still open.
Absolutely.
So we'd like to make sure you visit them. Virginia's is open. Lee Clothing Warehouse is having a great sale right now at 50% off. Feel free to visit.
It's amazing to come back to Kannapolis and see the traditions are still very much alive, while the city continues to grow and thrive each day.
Exactly right.
The city of Kannapolis, one of our headlining sponsors, has done an incredible job putting together this parade for the first time ever, I believe.
Yes.
And they've really done an incredible job of capturing the traditions and beauty of Kannapolis.
They certainly have. Well, I hear some Christmas music, and I think
Not your average Christmas music,
It's not.
though.
It's not your traditional music. I think it's coming from the Cabarrus Shrine Club.
Nope. The Buccaneers are a parade unit from the Oasis Shriners Temple in Charlotte and the Cabarrus Shrine Club in Kannapolis. Their purpose is to promote a positive image for Shriners International. Shriners International supports Shriners Hospitals for Children, a health system with 22 locations. Merry Christmas.
Coming up next, you hear music from the United House of Prayer for All People. And
The Bailey Concert Band.
Yes. Their mission is to use music to go through the communities to represent what the organization is doing to help youth learn to use their talents given to them by God. And we have the Cabarrus County CVB. Boy, they're dancing and having so much fun tonight. And they're all lit up for Christmas.
The Cabarrus County Convention and Visitors Bureau is the area's destination marketing organization, working to promote local tourism and encourage visitors spending time in the community. The CVB shares the stories of the people and places in Cabarrus County, a resource for locals and visitors to find all things fun in Cabarrus County, where racing lives. Okay, I think it's time for some more Christmas facts.
Okay, go.
All right, the tallest Christmas tree ever cut, a 221-foot tree in Seattle. I don't think we grow those here.
Wow.
But Christmas trees have to grow for an average of 15 years before they're cut.
Unless you're at our house and you have the ones you take out of the box.
Yes, that's very true. And tend to have to be restrung every single year.
Right.
So we may as well get a real tree.
True. Well, coming up, we have Booger Woods Halloween Spectacular. You know, they do really good work to benefit cystic fibrosis every year. And they're in their 40th year back in 2017. They've been in the Christmas parade since the early 80s and back again in the mid-90s, and they've been here ever since. You know, they have over 100 volunteers every year to put on this show for really, really worthy cause.
Been rated the #1 haunt in North Carolina and the #1 haunt for entertainment in North and South Carolina. People have driven hundreds of miles to come and love it, and it's won many parade awards in the past. And again, their main cause is to help find a cure for cystic fibrosis. So make sure you head to Booger Woods this Halloween if you want a good scare, and to also help for a good cause.
Well, they look more happy than scary tonight. Wow, is it snowing?
We had a little bit of real snow earlier today, but now we've got some help from Booger Woods.
We do.
To get us all on the Halloween,
my
Halloween
goodness.
and Christmas spirit.
We do.
Never thought I'd say that in the same sentence.
We've even got Elvis here tonight singing some Christmas songs for us. Thank you, Booger Woods, for all of the really great work you do to support the cure for cystic fibrosis. Coming up next, we have Geist Racing and Pizza Hut. And they would like to wish everyone a very happy Christmas and a happy New Year.
If you're ever walking in downtown Kannapolis and smell something really good, it's probably Pizza Hut, I've learned.
That's for sure. And if you're walking, you should take a stop at the museum here and see some of the beautiful race cars that are here right in Kannapolis.
There are a lot of really amazing things to do in Kannapolis at the Christmas time. One of my favorite things to do is go to the Kannapolis, to the North Carolina Music Hall of Fame right here in Kannapolis and take a look at all of the amazing artists that have come out of North Carolina.
They have some incredible memorabilia there, so if you haven't had a chance to see that, it's definitely worth seeing.
And of course, you can't have any holiday in Kannapolis without going to the Gem Theater for some classic popcorn and a good film.
Definitely true. We have more floats coming up. Next, we have the Cabarrus Pediatric Dentistry. And they're throwing something out. I'm not sure if it's candy or not, but...
Oh, it's toothbrushes.
Toothbrushes. Just in case you need it with all the candy canes and other candy you'll be eating this year.
Cabarrus Pediatric Dentistry is all about conquering fears and eliminating tears. They strive to provide your child with a fun, comfortable, and educational dental experience. Seeing children as early as first tooth or first birthday, they are always welcoming new patients, and they specialize in working with kids and want to make sure your child smiles for life. Choose Cabarrus Pediatric Dentistry as your hometown dentist today.
Well, it's always nice to have children not be afraid to go to the dentist.
Absolutely.
So that's a great thing that they
And
do
look at this
there.
crowd that we have out here today, braving the winter weather and
We
the
had
cold.
snow and they still showed up.
This might be one of the coldest Kannapolis Christmas parades we've had, but you would know better. You've hosted about 15 times. So
I've seen
what's
some
your
colder
coldest
ones.
one?
No, and they gave us these nice heaters here, so we can't complain
We
tonight.
do, yes.
We've been well taken care of. Coming up, we have some walking entries and also a beautiful float from the Jackson Park United Methodist Church.
It's Christmas time, and what an amazing gift God gave to us when He brought Jesus to us as a baby born in a manger. Yet the ultimate gift was given when Jesus died on the cross to save us from our sins, so that we may live with Him eternally. Merry Christmas from Jackson Park United Methodist Church, and thank you for reminding us the reason for the season.
It's not about the good things in this life I've done. It's not about the treasures or the food beside.
We want to thank Cannon Pharmacy, Carolina Healthcare, Premium Power, Classic Chevrolet, our sponsors for the Kannapolis Christmas Parade this year, and of course the City of Kannapolis for putting together such a wonderful event.
You know, it takes a lot of work to put on an event like this. And I really appreciate everything the sponsors have done and the City of Kannapolis, our councilmen, to really endorse this wonderful event for the citizens of Kannapolis.
Absolutely, and we have a very large parade this year with well over 100 entries, so we hope to see it grow each and every year under the leadership of the City of Kannapolis.
Well, we have a band coming up, the West Charlotte Marching Lions.
Known as the pride of the Queen City, all the way from 2219 Senior Drive, these are the West Charlotte Marching Lions. The Marching Lions are under the direction of Mr. Adam Sobers and his assistant, Mr. James Young, and Ms. Jasmine Sullivan. Thank you to the West Charlotte
Wow.
Marching Lions. If you'd like to post a photo or a video of their performance, make sure to use the hashtag Marching Lions. Do your thing.
They are very entertaining, led by senior drum major DeCarlos Johnson. Thank you to the West Charlotte Marching Lions.
Not your average high school band.
Very entertaining.
talented.
They were great.
I love
it
it.
takes a lot of effort, too, to play an instrument when it's this cold.
Oh my gosh,
And they
I
were
can
playing
imagine.
and dancing.
And
Very
singing.
entertaining. And singing. Well, we have coming up Miss 4th of July from Harrisburg, North Carolina, and all of the pageant court. We have wee baby Miss Brooklyn Kincaid, baby Miss Mackenzie Kincaid, tiny Miss Scarlett Yarborough, mini Miss Kalia Resper, little Miss Ella Wren, preteen Miss Nicole Henson, teen Miss Kayla Bigley, junior Miss Charity Holt, Miss Taylor Freeze, Mrs. Barrett Herrick, senior Ms. Sonia Henson, junior Mr. Harrisburg Keenan Hunter, Mr. Harrisburg Cameron Santo, community service winner Kendall Hunter, talent Miss Faith Shaw, ambassador Macy Durr, lifetime ambassadors Destiny Hopkins and Faith Best, ambassador Sarah Shoup, and director Angel Hopkins. Thank you for being with us this evening. Coming up, we have float from the North Carolina Music Hall of Fame and Museum. And riding in the driver's seat of the race car, we have Veronica Cordell, who is the executive director of the North Carolina Music Hall of Fame. And this is Jimmy Johnson's 98 rookie car that he drove with Mike Curb, who is the founder of Curb Records and Curb Racing, and who supports the North Carolina Music Hall of Fame. And if you haven't been there, you really need to visit. There's so much to see, including this race car.
That race car might just drive right off the platform. Still very much in working condition, I see. This is Barrett Industrial's first year participating in the Kannapolis Christmas Parade. The company has been serving the needs of the area and the transportation industry, specializing in over-dimensional and weight freight for over 5 years. Spreading Christmas cheer with us this evening is the president and vice president of the company, Elizabeth and Jeffrey Cox, along with their son Barrett, riding shotgun. As a hometown small business, Barrett Industrial's wish for you this Christmas season is that your home will be filled with joy, your heart with love, and your life with laughter.
And coming up behind them is D&M Wrecker Service. They're locally owned and operated by Dean and Marcia McGuire of Concord, and they've been serving our area for 29 years, providing small and large towing and recovery services for the area. And thankfully, they're open 24 hours a day to provide the community with all their towing needs. Oh, and they have a beautiful dog riding along with them today. That must be the mascot for D&M Wrecker Service.
Jay Deming Racing is located near Kannapolis, North Carolina. Jay races his 360 dirt sprint car at many local dirt tracks across North and South Carolina with the Carolina No Bull Sprint Series. The car is sponsored by J. Buck Concrete and Golden Gate Trailers of Concord, North Carolina. Jay Deming Racing invites you all to follow them on Facebook and to all the local dirt tracks.
And coming up behind is the Speedway, Charlotte Motor Speedway race car, the Speedway Christmas. And if you haven't had a chance to see their light show, it goes until December 31st, over 3 million lights, and a beautiful lights to music drive-through section along the 3.5-mile course. It's open every night of the week. And in addition, the Christmas Village will be open Thursdays through Sunday and all of Christmas week, including a petting zoo, Bethlehem Village, photos with Santa, and much, much more. So please go see Speedway Christmas if you haven't had a chance to see that yet.
And if you don't quite want to get out in the cold, you can sit in your car and watch your favorite Christmas movie on the big screen TV, over 16,000 square foot TV. Check the movie schedule on their website, www.charlottemotorspeedway.com, and Merry Christmas from Charlotte Motor Speedway.
And coming up next, we have the RE/MAX Intelligence Realty Float. RE/MAX is a full-service real estate firm newly opened here in Kannapolis at 234 Dale Earnhardt Boulevard, dedicated to providing comprehensive services for all their clients, whether you're a first-time home buyer, relocating, or listing your home for sale.
They have on the float the actual RE/MAX hot air balloon basket. The crowd-warming burners on the balloon have the same output as 400 house furnaces, or about the same horsepower as half of the cars in a NASCAR race.
And followed by Price Pharmacy Delivery Car. They are an independent pharmacy located in China Grove, owned by Jim and Amy Miles. And riding in the car is pharmacist Tony Clodfelter, driven by delivery driver Richard Sherman.
Up next, we have Beaver Boys Lawn Care, Inc., established in 2001. Alex and Wesley, including their wives Whitney, Abby, and Taylor, owners Randall and Lori Beaver, and their sons, Matthew, Alex, and Wesley. Grandchildren Corbin and Riley, Matt Jr., Sonia Grace, Everly, and Xander, a family business that treats you like family.
Well, these are quite interesting characters coming up. And I believe they're from the Forbidden Forest Horror Trail, supporting the Forbidden Forest charities. They just finished their 22nd year of scaring at its finest. Forbidden Forest Horror Trail is located in Rockwell on Old Beatty Ford Road, and it's a not-for-profit organization made up of volunteers to scare for the children of St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital.
Oh, a great cause.
Well, they might be scary, but they're doing great things for St. Jude's.
I think they may have taken a break from being scary to entertain the crowd for Christmas. Who knew the Grinch could dance?
Didn't know that. I have no words. That was very entertaining.
Even our videographer up here is dancing. The whole
They got
crowd
everybody
is into the
dancing.
spirit now.
That's right.
And up next, we have New Life Church of Jesus Christ. The New Generation Praise and Dance team provides inspiration and encouragement to their church and community through movement. Age group ranges from 11 to 18 years of age and is a volunteer ministry. We have some of the dancers performing for us now.
Dancers here tonight from dance schools and churches.
A lot of talent right here
in
in our
right
area
here
of
in
North
our,
Carolina.
Yes, right in Kannapolis and the surrounding communities. Coming up next, we have Carolina Deliverance, Evangelistic Church.
The church has been growing in Kannapolis since 1993, located on Smith Street, and reaches out to the community to spread God's word through programs that provide backpacks and school supplies to hundreds of inner city children.
Such a great service. Also at Christmas and at Thanksgiving, they have sponsorship programs to serve those in our community who are in need. And they just want to continue to help the community become a better place to live and invite you to come visit them. Carolina Deliverance Evangelistic Church would like to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Those might be the most festive Christmas hats I've seen tonight. Flashing Christmas trees.
Definitely. I love those hats. I wonder if they would share those hats with us. Those are great.
And up next, we have Champions in Motion Kannapolis. This competition cheer squad is coached by Lori Johnson of Kannapolis and Jessica Haynes of Mint Hill. Champions in Motion is recreational and competitive cheer, ages 4 to 18. The Level 4 All-Star team will be going to Chicago in July 2018 to compete in nationals. Teams from all over the United States will be there competing for the national title, and we wish them the best of luck representing our hometown.
You're very festive tonight. Well, Elizabeth, I know you'll be really happy to see this nice float because I know you're an ice cream lover. We have a float from the Sweetest Thing Ice Cream Shop, which is a relatively new business here in Kannapolis, family owned and operated, proudly serving Hershey's hand-dipped ice cream, open all year long, 6 days a week. And they have a new mobile unit coming in the spring.
Just in time for summer.
Yes. You can follow them on Facebook at the Sweetest Thing Ice Cream Shop. And yes, life is sweeter with ice cream.
And following the Sweetest Thing Ice Cream Shop, we have the Cabarrus Health Alliance Dental, kind of an ironic.
Well, that's appropriate.
Cabarrus Health Alliance dental clinics understand just how important regular dental care is to maintain healthy teeth and gums. However, not everyone has access to a dentist or can afford the cost of teeth cleanings and oral exams. Thanks to the Cannon Foundation, they found a solution, a mobile clinic that travels throughout Cabarrus County. This new configuration has had fantastic results, and last year they went to 42 schools and treated 2,456 students in Cabarrus County or Kannapolis City schools.
It's a fabulous service that really helps provide dental care to those who just don't have access to it.
Absolutely.
And they have 2 locations for their dental clinics, one on Mooresville Road and one on Cabarrus Concord Parkway.
And next up, we have Rescue Lock and Key LLC, a family-owned and operated locksmith business. Coming to the rescue for all your locksmith needs, including commercial, residential, and automotive. Located in Kannapolis, North Carolina, and servicing Kannapolis, Concord, and surrounding areas. I think we hear some Christmas carolers up ahead.
Do. They're singing to stay warm. Coming up next, we have some of the students from Rowan Cabarrus Community College, and they are singing Christmas carols for us tonight. These are some of the student leaders who are walking and riding tonight to spread holiday cheer from Rowan Cabarrus Community College. Well, following the singers, we have some cheerleaders coming up from Kannapolis Middle School.
These are a group of 7th and 8th grade girls who practiced August through February in stunting, gymnastics, sidelines, dances, and cheers. The KMS cheerleaders cheer at both football and basketball games, and they represent their school, the Mighty Eagles, and their community in the vibrant navy green and white uniforms. They are here tonight welcoming the Christmas season with holiday cheer and goodwill.
Left and right.
Thank you to those wonderful cheerleaders who provided a little Christmas entertainment for us. And following the cheerleaders, we have golf cart from WRKB 1460, which is Wonder Football Radio.
The Wondermobile is primarily used for football games and other special events, owned by Graydon Yates, owner of K-Town Cars, Inc. They'd like to say, go Wonders. Riding in the Wondermobile is Dave Laney, Buddy Amerson, and Randy Whitley of Wonder Football Radio, 1460 WRKB.
And we have the A.L. Brown 2017-2018 Homecoming Queen, Avery Crowley. She's the daughter of Steve and Nikki Crowley, and she's an AP honor student. She has a very special friend with her tonight. She's involved in many extracurricular activities, president of the National Honor Society, the Spirit Club. She's a junior Rotarian, member of student council, and has played varsity soccer and is on the basketball team. And she's going to UNC Charlotte next year.
It's amazing. She helps to produce and anchor the student news, WNDR, and she's played, as you said, varsity soccer and on the basketball team. It's wonderful to see A.L. Brown so well represented.
Yes, it definitely is. I think that dog's helping keep her warm.
Up next, we have Miss A.L. Brown 2017.
Madison Crabtree, who's the daughter of Will Crabtree and Sarah Shackelford. She served as a 2017 Junior Marshal, a member of the AP Academy graduating class of 2018, the National Honor Society, a Junior Rotarian. She has many, many accomplishments. She's an academic student, has done very well and received many honors and AP classes, and she's involved in the community as well.
Madison plans to attend UNC Chapel Hill to major in neurology.
Coming up, we have the A.L. Brown High School Carpentry Engineering Skills USA. The Performing Arts have designed and constructed this year's entry, which is called Christmas Misfits. It was built by the carpentry class and all of the moving parts by the engineering classes. And the Hamiltons provide the live music, and the last of the Misfits are members of the various clubs and organizations at A.L. Brown.
This year's float again shows the cooperation across the classes at A.L. Brown. The Wonders never cease to impress and strive for excellence in and out of the classroom.
Coming up, we have something very important to the people of Kannapolis, and that is the victory bell from the Kannapolis Concord football game. They're going to ring the bell for us here, along with the cheerleaders from A.L. Brown High School.
The Wonders have maintained the bell for 3 years straight with their exciting 14-12 victory over the Spiders this year.
That is definitely something to be proud of.
Absolutely.
Congratulations.
This year, A.L. Brown has moved up to the co-ed division of cheer, adding 6 young men to help lead the wonders on the sidelines.
And coming up, the A.L. Brown High School Marching Band.
Their most successful competition season in the past 15 years. This fall, the marching band won first place overall in their class on 3 separate occasions and won first place in all captions, including drum major, percussion, color guard, marching, general effect, and music. The brand is under the new direction of Brent Messenger. Mr. Messenger was born and raised in Kannapolis and graduated from A.L. Brown High School in 2008. Mr. Messenger has always loved this band program in the city and is proud to be back in Kannapolis, having the opportunity to give back to a community that is so near and dear to his heart. Please come out and join the band on December 12th at 7 p.m. in the Kannapolis Performing Arts Center, as the high school and band are joined by the Kannapolis Middle School Band for their Christmas concert. We look forward to many more wonderful years in Kannapolis.
Up next, we have the Faith Riders, which created a group 10 years ago, sharing their horses with the public at parades. And not only do they share the horses, but as their name states, they spread their love for Jesus Christ by saying Faith Rider with their equine partners. All dressed up for the holidays, including their horses, and they would like to say, God bless you all, and Merry Christmas from our barn to yours.
We've seen a lot of beautiful rides tonight, but
We
I
really
think those
have.
might be my favorite.
Those are so beautiful. The horses are magnificent. Merry Christmas. Well, you know, Elizabeth, it's just about time for a very special part of the parade, and that's the arrival of Santa.
Ring your jingle bells and wave your Santa hats. It's time to welcome Father Christmas. Santa Claus. He arrived in Kannapolis with his reindeer earlier today, just in time to be here for our parade. For 79 years, Santa has been a part of our parade. And after the parade, you can give him your wish list at Village Park. He'll be there every night until Christmas.
And with the arrival of Santa, folks, our parade has ended, but we hope that you have enjoyed this evening as much as we have. This Nighttime Parade continues to be one of the favorite holiday traditions here in Kannapolis. And as we mentioned earlier, continue your celebration at Village Park with the celebration of lights, the Winterland Express, and the holiday carousel there.
Thank you again to our sponsors, Cannon Pharmacy, Cabarrus County Television, the City of Kannapolis, everyone who donated and came out to make this evening so wonderful. Thank you for your support. If you missed any of the parade, you can catch it on Cabarrus County Television, Channel 22 on Spectrum Cable. But if you don't have cable, you can watch it on our live stream at cabarruscounty.com/CabcoTV every day during the entire holiday season at the following times, 9 a.m., 3 p.m., and 9 p.m. Be sure to stay tuned to see the parade float winners coming up next.
Merry Christmas.
Good night.
Thank